Hello everybody, and welcome back to part 4 of creating a messaging app using React in Firebase. So in the last video, as I've said, in this video we'll be hooking up Firebase to our actual React application and pulling in all of the messages from the database and doing all kinds of that stuff. So let's get started. So here I'm just going to show my screen, and there you go. You can actually see it, and I can just close down that Material UI website, and here just go over to Firebase Console. Just wait for it to load up. Now what I'm going to do is click on Cloud Firestore. So that's what basically we're going to be using for our actual database. And now, as you can see over here, we will just hit Create Database, and we will hit Start in Test Mode, then hit Next, and we can just select any location there. Here I'm just going to go with the default and just hit Enable. And now this is going to take a while to actually set up. So here's just gonna ahead and completely creating our Firestore database. Now I will just start a new collection, and here for the collection ID, wait a minute. So for the collection ID, I'm just going to do, here I'm just going to call it messages, like so. Hit Next. And what I'm going to do here for document ID is just going to do an auto ID, and the field is going to be, the first one is going to be message. And let's do hey, what's up, rocket emoji. So for actually emojis, so just a tip, you can just do Windows spacebar, and it should bring up the emoji keyboard on Windows. Let's see, it maybe doesn't work on Firebase or something. Okay, we can just leave that for now. For the username, which is going to be the next field, username, what we're going to do is I'm just going to put in Akshat. Now let's hit save, like so, and let's just add another document with an auto ID again, message, which is going to be yo, like so, and the username, not username, username is going to be, let's see, Advik, like so. Just hit save, and so now we have two documents, or like two messages inside of this collection. So basically the structure of this, how it is it's basically like, first there's an array, and then there are objects. Okay, inside of that array there are objects. So like these two, so these two are objects, right? So there's an object, and here there are values inside of that object. So the message, the value of message inside of that object is yo, and the username, the value of that inside of the object is Advik, as strings too. So here you can just hover over it, and you'll just see the type there. And that's basically how the structure of this Firestore database is. And then I'm just going to go over here. Come back here like so. Now what we will do is come here over to VS Code, and we're just going to create a new terminal. Let's hit CD there, and then let's do Npm Install Firebase. So this is going to go ahead and install the module of Firebase, and it's just going to install everything that we actually need. So that's exactly what we want. And now what we will do is we can just hide that, and we will just go over to we'll just hit Control B and create a new file called firebase.js. Now we're going to come over here and go over to the cog icon and just hit project settings, and we will scroll down. So just wait for that to load up. Config, and we'll just hit this little copy button. Okay, and now we will just paste that in here. So now what we will do is also import Firebase from Firebase, like so. It's installing right now. Let's just wait for that. And what we will do is const Firebase app is equal to firebase.initialize app using the Firebase config, like so. And that's looking pretty good. Now what we will do is come over here and we will create a const db is equal to Firebase app.firestore. Now we will export the db, so we'll just do a default export defaults db, like so. Just put that there, looking good. Now here, as you can see, Firebase is installed. So as you can see, Firebase installed. And what I'm going to do is come over here to app.js, and I will actually create another use effect. So let's just do use effect to and it'll only run once when the app component loads. And now we will do db, which we will of course import from our local Firebase, so /Firebase dot collection messages. So we will access that messages collection, and then what we will do is here db.collection messages dot on snapshot. So basically this just sees whenever something changes inside of our database, and when it does, it gets something called a snapshot. Okay, so we will just do this, and then what we will do is we will do here, so it's just loaded up, and here set messages to here snapshot.docs.map. Okay, and for each doc we will get doc.data, and that's what we will set our actual messages array to. Just hit save there, and yeah, looking good. So what this basically does is it's just going to set the messages to to whatever is inside of this collection. So all of the messages are going to be pulled in. So just hit refresh. Some kind of an error. So source/firebase.js. Let's see here. So import Firebase from Firebase. It's looking pretty good. Let's see. Module not found. Index.js. So let's see here. So I'm just going to paste it in right there, and just of course get the config here. Copy that. Actually, just copy the inner contents here, like so. And let's see. Refresh. Firebase. Okay, it still has an error, so let's do Firebase app.firestore. Okay. Is it compiling? Refresh that. And still it has that error. So I actually don't know why. So it may be because Firebase hasn't been installed properly. So I'm just going to try to reinstall Firebase. So let's just try that. So npm Firebase again, so just for reinstalling it. So until Firebase is installing, what I'm going to do is go over to app.js. Okay, all of this is correct. Message, looking good. So the next thing that we're going to do is just get rid of all of this hard-coded value, like so. No, I got, okay, there we go. Now let's save, and let's just do all of that. So basically what I did was I tried installing Firebase a bunch of times, and also I did npm I and all of that stuff. But even after I did that, this didn't actually work. So basically what I just did was I went over here and just restarted the application or the website, and now after that it actually works. So that's what the problem was. Now this, as you can see, it works. So now this is actually pulling from the database itself. So for just proving that, I'm just going to do this like so, and I'm just going to add a document here. So a message is going to be hey, and the username is going to come from Advik. So now, boom, hey pops in. So that's exactly what we want. So we can just pull that back there, and yeah, so now it's pulling basically from the database, and all of that's really good. Now the next thing that we want to do is actually add the ability to send the message to straight to the database. Right now we're only putting it inside of the array, right? But we don't actually want that. So here we just need to modify the send messages function a little bit, and it's just going to work. So here what I'll do is sorry, not there. Here what I'll do is do db.collection, and we will get the messages collection, messages dot add. We will add to that, and here what I will do is say the message is going to be whatever is in the input, and then what we will do is say the username is going to be the username, like so. And now we also need a timestamp. So here what I'm going to do is just do Firebase and just import that. Is it already imported? So let's do import Firebase from Firebase. Okay, looking good. And here what we will do is do firebase.firestore.fieldValue.server timestamp. So basically this will just get the timestamp of the server, and basically what it'll do is, for example, if I'm in India and you're all the way in US, then the times are going to vary, right? So for avoiding that time confusion thing, we will use the server timestamp. So it's going to be the time on the actual server. So that's how we're going to actually go ahead and do that. And now let's see if that works. So let's just do Akshat. Let's do hey there. Boom. And there we go. It actually pushed it in. And yeah, that's really cool. So what I'm actually going to do is just delete this entire collection right now. So just delete messages. And I'm just going to show you from the start. So now we have no messages. And just send hey. And now, just for proving that this actually works, I'm just going to go over to localhost 3000 on another tab, and this one is going to be Advik, and boom, as you can see, it loads in, and then I can just send hi, yo, like so. So it actually works. Well, the thing is, here as you can see, Advik's message is actually not in the middle, so it's not actually being ordered by when it was sent. So I sent hey first, and then Advik sent hi, and then I sent yo, right? So Advik's message should have been in the middle, but we don't have that yet. So basically how we can solve that is just go over here, right there, dot order by, we will order by timestamp, and we will order in the descending order. Just hit save. Boom, works. Now Advik is in the middle there. Nice. So it works. Very good. So yeah, so now we are pushing to the database, we're getting it from the database, we're sorting it by the timestamp, we're doing all kinds of cool stuff like that. So that's really, really good, right? So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. So in the next video, we're actually just going to be, finishing up our app. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.